Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing the mid-month reading for March for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Okay, and this is still a general collective reading, even though it's a smaller portion of the general collective. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And just remember, if it starts to resonate later, you're more than welcome to come back and rewatch videos on my channel. And you can join us on Patreon for extended videos. That happens a lot because this is fortune telling, and a lot of times it doesn't resonate because it hasn't happened yet, but it will, sometimes resonate in the future. So that being said, if you like the videos, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the little bell icon so you get notified whenever I put a video out. Okay? So I am going to start with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I have Rhino Spirit for you, Virgo, and it says, overcome any obstacles. All right? So I'm going to pull two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. All right, and I use the Oracle cards first is because the reason I do that is because they have very powerful messages in and of themselves. Second, this combination and this spread that I use, the Oracle cards actually highlight different areas in the tarot portion of the reading. So I do these first rather than at the end because they coordinate with the tarot card reading and they highlight things that Spirit wants you to really pay attention to. Okay? And they're really powerful messages all by themselves. So if you just want to do an oracle reading, let me know in the comments and I'll see about just doing oracle card readings or just a plain tarot card reading and of a different sort. Okay? So anyways, Angels and Ancestors, it is the winter, and it's telling you to take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. All right, and one more for Virgo, please. Seer, and it's telling you to see beyond your current situation. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to use a Celtic tarot. I'm going to use the Celtic Tarot for a 5-position spread. It's past, present, future. It's the advice from Spirit. And let's see. Advice from Spirit, I'm sorry. And the most probable outcome of if you follow Spirit's advice. I'm sorry, there's absolutely no graceful way that I know of to bend over and pick up a card when you drop it or it flies out. They jump, some of these things jump behind my desk, everything. It's like, I've seen them jump 12 feet. It's like, wow. Who knew? Okay, so anyways, get back to the reading. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is mental anguish. This is in your past. Okay, this is literally in your mind. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't think, you can't function, you can't get any rest. It's a horrible place to be. It's typically around fear, but not always. Sometimes it is because you're in that kind of position. But it's in your mind a lot. I know it sounds so trite, but it is something that you can deal with one step at a time because it's fear. Okay? It's usually fear-based. Okay? And it rarely ever happens the way you think it will. Not when you're in that negative of an energy. This isn't real energy. Remember, this is your reaction to it. So it's really hard to do, but you have to start thinking good thoughts. If you want to manifest the real fears, the real things that happen in your mind here, you can do that if you stay in this energy. The Spirit's going to send you what you think about and what you broadcast the most. So if you're terrified that you're going to lose your home, Spirit was like, oh, that's they want to lose their home. It's not like in the real world, okay? The spirit realm, they don't really have, they understand material things, but not like we do, okay? And they're going to bring you attract what you put out, is what I'm saying. So if you attract fear, they're going to give you something to be afraid of. And I know it's very hard to do. I have been in that energy, so I'm not putting anybody down, okay? All right, so in the present situation, so you probably had this in your past, because in the present situation, you're appearing as the Queen of Cups. She appears to be balanced. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. She's looking at her cauldron, and she's enjoying the glow. It's like the glow of love. It's like that glow that, if I don't know if you've ever really watched embers in a fire, when the fire starts to die down just before you bank it, for the night, and it's just a truly warm and loving, caring feeling. It's just a warmth that is different than any other kind of warmth, okay? And she's truly a caring, nurturing, loving person. Okay. All right. So in the future, it's talking about the devil. So I'm going to go, when the devil turns around, there is either a toxic person. This is in your future, so it might not be, but just know that you can. Usually, what's the shadow in this one? But basically, it's the devil. It's these two people are chained together, but they're loose. You can walk away anytime you want to. You can pop that chain off, and there's actually a deck, and I don't remember which one it is, where the female is gone and the male's still chained there because he doesn't even realize she left. Okay, she's like, I'm out of here. So it's a warning to not let anything get to the point where it's toxic. I mean, you can work and work hard every day, but then there comes a point where it becomes obsessive. And you're working 20 hours a day. You don't see your family. You don't see your kids. You don't do anything. You don't shower. You don't eat right. You don't. That's when it starts getting toxic. Okay, and I'm not saying that we're not talking about putting our nose to the grindstone, like you're working long hours because you're trying to build a business. I'm talking about obsessive, where you live for it. This can be toxic habits, and this can be a toxic or a past toxic relationship. So that's just the warning. And I think that that's where the cards are coming in here. Okay, so for United Swords, you can overcome any obstacle. Doesn't seem like it sometimes, but you can. First of all, and the way to do that is you have to see beyond your current circumstances, and you need to take care of your own needs. Sometimes we're so busy catering to everybody else. And of course, if we have children and we have spouses, of course they depend on us to do our part of the relationship. But I mean, when it's all said and done, go take a hot bubble bath, or sit down with a book for 20 minutes, buy a book or whatever it is that you like to do. Go garden, go plant, go take a walk, whatever it is you like to do. But you have to do something for yourself, okay? All right. And Spirit's advice is, you have the 5 of cauldrons. And what's going on here is, again, he's kind of in this energy. He's in the grieving process. He's lost something. It's overturned, and there's no retrieving it, okay? All right. Or there doesn't seem to be. There's miracles every day. Yes, I know. So, but until you come out of the grieving process, now I'm not putting the grieving process down either. If you are grieving, and trust me, I have been through it and still go through it on occasion. I lost a lot of people in my life. So you need to go through the steps. You need to, but you can get to a point where that's not how I want to put it. You are so used to it, you can't break away from it, and then one day you kind of, it's like waking up from a nightmare, actually. It's waking up from this, okay? And you wake up and you start looking around and it's like, wow, you know, okay, now what do I do? You know, and when you start looking around, you find that this person actually needs to get to that castle. And you see that the spirit is giving you the gifts. It's filling the cups so you can get there. You have abundance. You just don't realize it right now because you're grieving, okay? And that's what Spirit's telling you. Okay, now it's time to stop it and turn around. Look at what you give. I've given you what you need to get over here. I think it's on, is it this? Yes, it's on, yeah, it's on this side. There's a bridge. It doesn't show it on this deck, but there's a bridge down there. It's actually even called the Rainbow Bridge. And once you start turning around, you'll be able to pick those up. Maybe you have to pay a toll. That's Spirit's giving you the toll money to cross over the bridge and to get to this. Okay? And that's where you put your burdens down. That's the castle where you put your burdens down. It's also the Ten of Pentacles castle. This deck is so cool. Anyways. And then if you can do that, you will learn how to celebrate life, okay? So I think at this point what Spirit's telling you is that you're holding on to something that is lost. And you know, sometimes, you know that expression about let it go? If it was yours, it'll come back to you. If it wasn't, it was never yours to begin with. That's where you're at right here. You have to see beyond your current circumstances. You can overcome these obstacles, and but you have to take care of your own needs, okay? And it's really hard to do sometimes. It's real easy to sit here in this chair and tell you to do it, but it's also because I understand it. I went through it. I've been through the ringer. Okay, so this Nine of Swords energy is clarified. I'm using the, Marchetti Tarot Royale. This is being clarified by options. You don't see it because you're so frightened and everything's changing and you're scared, you know, but you have options. A Spirit's bringing you gifts, all kinds of gifts. You have lots of options, okay? But you're worried about, this is either mental conflict, which obviously you have, but this could be conflict around you. And once you understand how powerful you really are, that you can manifest anything that you want in your life, I mean, without hurting others, you tend to be less afraid of stuff like that. It's just conflict. That's people jockeying for position. So they said something mean about you. Do you know that that's not true? Then who cares? You do. Or you wouldn't be in the Nine of Swords. Don't worry about it. They do it to annoy you. That's what they do. But you're on a different journey. They're low vibe. You can't blame them for being the way they are. But you can remove yourself from it. Okay? And you need to be the queen of cauldrons. You need to be love. Don't let them steal your joy. You are meant to be happy. And that is the ultimate happy card. Okay? What else have we got? See, all this down here, you're a trained professional now. You are literally the equivalent of a soldier, a trained soldier. And now, once you encompass this energy and you understand that it's just conflict, it's just words. You know, remember sticks and stones may hurt my... wait a minute. But words will never hurt me? Yeah. Been a long time since I was a kid. Okay. I don't even know if they say that anymore, but it's true. You can easily bat that away. Now, future, you know, just be careful that whatever you're involved in doesn't become toxic. And I think it's got to do with you getting out of that energy. It does. Okay. Okay. Because you got the Knight of Pentacles coming. So I'm going to hold on for one more before I lather on. Again, that rhino spirit's right there. You can overcome any obstacles. Five of Wands, you can overcome any obstacles. Oh yeah. You got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. He's trying to bring it. He's bringing in the Ten of Cups. But he can't do it if you're here in this spirit. If you're in this, if you're in this mentality, and you're not finished grieving, okay, you can't get what Spirit's trying to bring you. And one of those cups is the Ten of Cups. Okay, it's cups in this deck, cauldrons another. It's the same suit though. Okay, it's trying to bring you in, and I think you think it's the devil. Okay, so this may be somebody that you've had dealings with before, or it may be just so passionate that you're afraid of it. Okay. I've had a relationship like that. Okay, so, but if you can get out of this energy, you can have this passionate relationship. You can have that Ten of Cups. You can have that Ten of Cups is love. That Ten of Pentacles is love and abundance. It's a multi-generational, leave a legacy kind of love. It will touch many more people than yourself. Okay, and you have the King of Swords here, so you need to think. Let me try one more. Okay. So what this is telling you is when you're in these energies, you're so emotional that you really have to start thinking like this king, where you put your emotions aside and start thinking about what is good for you and logic. Okay, because that's what's going to bring your ships in. Now, once you've healed, you will come. I mean, when your ships are coming in, you have Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You're going to be celebrating life. Okay, but you have to kind of think like, or that could be the King of Swords coming in for you. So it's telling you to hold on. It's not hold on anymore. Okay, you're holding on to this energy, and that's fine. This knight is the wounded warrior, right? He fought a battle for every one of those wands behind him. Okay, there's 9 wands. He's holding his own wand. There's only one wand left. That's the Ace. That's the passionate new beginning. Okay, but you gotta stop holding on. Let it free. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. All right. And now you're presenting as the Empress. Then you will be the Empress. Either way, you are going to be abundant, loving, nurturing. Okay? This is an amazing read. It's just trying to help you. It's trying to show you how to get past the grief, because sometimes we stay too long in it, or we get lost in it and don't know how to get out of it. Okay? So I'm going to pull some Archangel cards and see what Spirit's advice is for you. Or, I'm sorry, what the Archangel's advice is for you. All right, Archangels, Virgo, please. Virgo, guide my hands. All right, gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and circumstances. Okay, like I said, they're guiding you on how to heal, how to let go of that, so you can bring in what they want for you. Because we weren't meant to suffer forever. We were here to learn. This isn't a life sentence. These are lessons. Okay. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Okay. One more, please. Courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. All right. So, whatever you're going through, just remember you can overcome any obstacles. You have to do that by seeing beyond the current circumstances and by taking care of your own needs. Okay. And then spirit will gently guide you or something, because if you don't, what they'll do is send you a tower card and not gently guide you out of it. And the thing is we're here to learn lessons. Not they that we really aren't meant to live like this. We're not. Okay. They want us to have options. They want us to be happy. They want us to have love. Spirit wants that for us. Okay. The archangels want that for us. They work in our behalf. Sometimes, though, I don't think people understand. Do you know you can invite the angels in? That makes their job a lot easier. Okay. Because they can't just be roaming around. And you usually have to invite them in, whether energetically or just straight up, hey, can you come help me, please? Okay. And you can ask them for help. They'll come. Okay. So I'm gonna let you go for now. This was a little longer than it should have been, but if you want to join us over at the Extended, you're more than welcome. It's going to be on Patreon. If this is where we part ways, then love and light, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Okay, but please listen to Spirit's advice and try to get out of that energy and move forward. Okay, and they're going to help guide you. You just have to kind of listen to synchronicities and things of that nature, and they're trying to help you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. If you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. You have and hit the little bell icon so you have future notification of videos. I mean, you have no idea how much it helps the channel. It makes it explode. Actually, it just goes boom. So thank you for watching, and I hope you got some very good guidance from Spirit, spiritual guidance and advice.